folks, James Plaggett. Until next time, James with Dixon Custom. Hey folks, James Smith here with Fishbait TV. We're here on location at Pro Bass Canada headquarters with Vice President Garry Welch. And we're here with Garry today. We're going to talk a little bit about a new series with Pro Bass Canada, the Pro Max 115 series. Garry, welcome to Fishbait TV. Great to have you here with us.
Well, thanks for having me. It's my pleasure.
Tell us a little bit about the new Pro 115 Max series that Pro Bass Canada is having this year.
Well, as you know, James, we've been with Princecraft Boats for quite a while now, and they have been a great sponsor for us. And I think it's time here in Quebec to introduce a new series because a lot of people are intimidated by the bigger boats. And as we all know, I mean, if you're talking about horsepower ratio, you know, the 115 and less is probably like, you know, over 80% of customers of people are buying smaller engines. So we're introducing this new 115 for the people who might want to give it a crack, you know, give a crack at tournament fishing without being intimidated by the bigger engines. And there is one thing I have to say, I have to admit, yes, if we rate, you know, 115 horsepower and less, we will be eliminating, I guess, a lot of glass boats, and our sponsor is Princecraft Boats, and we do want to work with probably what they target the most.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's a lot of the glass boats and fiberglass boats and stuff like that, and a lot of tournaments and stuff. And when I was reading up on the Pro 115, I found out it gives a great opportunity and opens up a big door for a wide variety of anglers that always think that there's not room for them in bass tournaments. And there's a lot of people out there that probably would like to fish bass tournaments, and this gives them a chance to actually get on the water and participate in and be in a tournament and find out what that environment's like and everything else. So, yeah, I mean, this is a great opportunity for them in Pro Bass Canada doing this. And this is your first year doing this, the Pro 115?
Yeah, this is the intro. It's our Go Green tournament circuit, if you will. It's you know, we all know that four-stroke engines are coming on pretty powerful now. The sales are up, and let's put it this way, you know, if you can afford a bigger boat, that's okay. But if you're talking, say, I don't know, an aluminum 115 horsepower motor with a 19-foot aluminum boat, you're talking, you know, somewhere around 20,000, and you're not talking 50, 60,000. And I think it's more affordable, and it's more adapted to us people here in Quebec, because a lot of the people in Quebec here, opposite from people down south who will fish bass day in and day out, a lot of the people here want to fish walleye. Walleye's a big thing, trout. So, you know, with these boats, you can fish anything. You can still fish tournaments. As a matter of fact, I fished renegade bass last year with my Hudson with a 90 horsepower, and, you know, we were leaving behind 80 boats, and I don't think if I'd have had an extra 200 horsepower that it would have changed anything in the final standing. So, yeah. You know, people should get away from the thought that big boat means big angler or professional angler, and it probably give the opportunity to people to fish with boats that they can afford more.
Well, this year in the first season being the Pro 115, now is the introduction to it, how many tournaments does this consist of?
Well, listen to this. You will probably never find another opportunity like this in Canada. It's really aimed at the weekend guy, the guy that hasn't got too much time and that's probably married with a couple of kids, and you know, it's 2 tournaments. You fish 2 tournaments and you're invited to a classic. Okay? So it's 2 tournaments and the classic, and you know, we have a beautiful price for the classic. As a matter of fact, we'll be giving out a boat motor and trailer package by Princecraft Mercury with a totally equipped 50 horsepower 4-stroke engine. I mean, it's a $25,000 prize when you look at it with the taxes and everything. So, you know, where else are you going to be able to fish 2 tournaments in a friendly environment, you know, and still, don't get me wrong, you know, the competition's still going to be there, but here's a beautiful way to start. Give it a crack at the pro bass angling or whatever.
And it's also a great way, folks. I mean, you know, for people that's not experienced a lot of the bass tournaments and the angling and stuff like that, that's always like we said, always wanted to give it a try but never thought they could. This is a great way for an intro position for that type person, you know. So.
Well, there you go, James. You got it all.
That's it.
You know, I hope all your viewers here will take in consideration that this, you know, if you look at the Pro Bass Canada thing this year, we've got a little bit of everything for everybody. I mean, we have right now with 40 boats, we will be paying back over $6,000 first prize at every tournament on the Elite Series, plus our first tournament, which is in Magog, and it's open. If won by one of our members, somebody who has signed up for this season, this first prize will be over $10,000 because we are giving out another package there. And you have the 115 Pro Max, as we've been discussing, which is, I think, is the first thing in Canada here. I mean, 2 tournaments and a classic. What else do you want? That's like the cherry on the sundae.
That sounds like a great package to me. So there you go, folks. You check it out. Go to ProBassCanada.com. Check them out on the web. Read up on it, the new Pro 115 Max Series, and then the regular tournaments and everything else. So check them out. Give Gary and Liette here at Pro Bass Canada a call, and join them on the water. Have some great fun. So until next time we see you, I'm James Smith, Fishbait TV. Gary, we appreciate you being here. Best of luck with Pro Bass Canada and all your tournaments this summer.
Well, thanks for having us on your show, and you know what, we need the support, we need angler support, so hopefully people will look at this, and I think it's, like I said, it's the cherry on the sundae.
I hear you. Check them out on the web, folks, ProBassCanada.com. Thanks.